We've recently put out a new article on COVID-19 and some of the impacts that we're seeing to our doctor's offices. We've done some updates in regards to SBA loans, other business considerations in your office, things that that many of us have never really had to contemplate, or it's never even been on the radar. And so we're hoping that we can continue to resource you in this fashion. In fact, we're going to continue to add to some of those business elements as we go through this week, because it's going to be so new to so many of us. And hopefully you will find the information that you're looking for. Additionally, I just want to let you know that we have already added, and we're going to add some more webinars that are very specific to this situation. For those who are looking for methodologies to be able to continue to help patients who are staying at home, who may not want to venture out for treatment, or maybe you have temporarily closed your office and you want to go ahead and treat. Tomorrow at 12:30 we're having a webinar specifically on telehealth and how you can implement that in your office to assist your patients and again continue to help flatten that curve. Second is this, we're going to be adding a business webinar on so many different things that are covered in the business realm in your office regarding COVID-19 on Thursday at 12:30. Hinshaw Law has stepped up and a few lawyers are going to be on and kind of walking through the logistics on some areas that can be challenging in the midst of this. Families First SBA, as well as HR issues in your practice and dealing with that creditors and things like that at this time. And so we want to make sure that you have the greatest amount of information, that you're fully equipped. A couple of things that I also want to touch on is this. And one, if you did not know, if you did not hear, federal tax day has shifted their deadline. It's now July 15th, and that is for both the filing and for payment. And they finally made that official. There was some question as far as how that was going to play out with some of the directives from national. However, right now, Illinois has not made any shifts in filing your Illinois taxes. So we will see how that plays out in the coming days here. We may or may not have an announcement. If we do, we'll make sure that we let you know so you've got that information. Lastly is this, if you've made the very tough decision to close your office and you have PPE, you have personal protection equipment, that would be masks and surgical gloves and things along those lines that are still in their original packaging. They can't be opened, and obviously they can't be used. But if they're in their original packaging, we would encourage you to reach out. In fact, they have a PPE section on the Illinois COVID-19 site, which you can get to through coronavirus.illinois.gov. You can reach out and actually begin to participate in that and donate or provide your PPE to those medical professionals that are continuing to serve and to continue to treat patients, especially those who are the most vulnerable, who are treating the COVID-19 positive patients. So we would encourage you to do that as well. Again, I told you all this last week, and I'm going to tell you again this week, and probably tell you each time that we have a video. We're going to get to the other side. It's going to be rough as we go through the middle of this, as we deal with things that we never contemplated that we ever would have to deal with. But we're going to get to the other side, and practices are going to flourish on the other side. We're going to continue to treat the patients and make a difference in their lives, because whether it's during or after, we know this, that patients need to have a chiropractic physician as an integral part of their medical health care team. And so we want you to know that, and we're going to get to the other side. We'll do this together, and I look forward to talking to you again later this week. Hang in there.